Hello everyone, to all the esteemed mentors of Codebasics and all my dear listeners, a very happy new year and welcome to my presentation on yet another dynamic case study of Codebasics Resume Project Challenge. This time we have a project from the banking domain and I am super excited and hopeful to share my insights to combine my banking knowledge with data science to uncover some powerful insights for the product strategy team. So without further ado, let's begin our presentation. Starting with the case statement, we have Mitron Bank, a household name in the Indian banking sector, which wants to launch a new line of credit cards to expand its product base, and for this purpose it wants to use the power of data to find out about the customer spending habits and their preferences as well as their income utilization. For this purpose, the strategy director of Mitron Bank, Mr. Bashni Rover, has provided a customer details of 4,000 customers of the bank along with their spending history data to Atlic Data Services from 5 different cities for uncovering some product insights and gives certain advices to the product strategy team. So Mr. Peter Pandey of Atlic Data along with Tony Sharma will try to dig into the data and give some powerful tips which will help the product team to design a credit card with a great USP to win over the market. So starting off, we have two data sets called Deem Customer, which contains the personal details of the customer like age, marital status, occupation and so on. And we have Fact Spends data set, which consists of the spending history of these customers. We have merged those two data. Then we have found out the income utilization percentage for the last 6 months of these customers for each of these customers, and followed by that we have also created Matplot chart to analyze the income utilization percentage pattern of the entire data set. Next we have exported the data to Power BI and developed a dashboard which will help the stakeholders to find the spending preferences and their income and income utilization of the customers, which will help them design strategies to target different segments of the market with a proper product. Now I shall give all of you a brief demo of the dashboard which we have prepared in the simplest possible way, and which will help the stakeholders understand the customer spending and income behavior. And here you can see that the customer personal factors like age group, occupation, marital status and so on have been utilized as slicer parameters. Then as the main KPIs, we have kept the average income of the entire data set and also the average income utilization percentage, then total amount of money spent by all the customers, and also the number of customers with credit cards. So here as we go, we can study the income utilization percentage of different customer segments. Like here we have salaried IT employees, then of Chennai. Then we can study, we can find it out for Mumbai as well. Here we can see the income utilization percentage is very high. Followed by that we can also find for different age groups. We can make different permutation combinations to study the customer behavior. Next we have the customer amount distribution by payment type. So here you can see that the credit card is the most favored mode of payment among the customers, which is a good news for all of us. And also for each of these variables we can find the preferred sector of purchase where the customer wants to invest the money, is spending the money. This can be also studied from these slicers. So as you can see here, if we go to say 21 to 24 age group, these customers are more interested in buying apparels, entertainment, food and electronics. Whereas when we change the age group, the spending behavior drastically changes, and we have bills and groceries and travel taking the forefront. In the similar manner, we can also find the spending by month. We can see here for each month we can study the spending behavior of the customers and the income utilization. We can see that around the festive time, that is in September, the spending is relatively high. Similarly, we have also designed another dashboard which is called big spenders dashboard. So this consists of those customers whose average income utilization is more than the average of the population. They are more likely the candidates of credit card, and here also in the similar manner we can study their spending behavior and their preferences from this dashboard. So now let's uncover some key insights which we have found from the histogram and dashboard. Here you can see the spending determinants are dependent on these sectors like age group, marital status, gender and also the time of the year. Followed by that, we also have analyzed the income utilization pattern of all the customers. Here you can see that the distribution, it follows a normal distribution trend, and which peaks around 30 to 55% of their net income. So which can also vary because we don't have the cash income utilization data of these customers. So the actual data may be higher than what we are seeing here, but anyways it's only for the online spending. And followed by this, we can also see that the income utilization percentage, the peak percentage also varies with the location of the customer. For example, in Mumbai we have it around 50 to 60%, whereas in Chennai it is relatively low, around 25 to 45%, around 40%. And similarly in Delhi also it is relatively high, and in Hyderabad. So probably the cost of living in these cities and also the tech savviness of the people living in these cities are influencing the amount of income utilization through online spending. Next, we shall discuss a few customer marketing strategies which will help us enable the target market in the most efficient way. Here we need to understand a little bit about the revenue model of credit cards. We can see that there are two types of credit card customers. One is transactors and other is called revolver. The transactors are basically the people who will pay the amount before the due time and will generate no interest revenue. Whereas those revolvers, in which our big spenders are also included, are more likely to pay the minimum amount and pay the interest charges, which is a profit for the bank. And followed by that, we have commission from merchants when a purchase is made, and also the annual fees from these cards. And so we have to analyze, target those sectors which will give the maximum revenue to the bank. Now let's discuss a few strategies. So first of all, we need to understand the needs of the customer and also their objection points when it comes to credit cards. Their complaints regarding credit cards from other companies. So for this thing, the one-to-one interaction in the branch level by the branch officials and customers are a very powerful strategy to address those customers' need and identify those needs which we can address through our product. And it is also very cost effective. Moreover, these customers have a personal one-to-one relationship. Most of us have at least one banking official in our nearest branch with whom we have a very one-to-one relationship, and we can share our problems regarding banking matters. Next, we can offer overdraft facilities specifically to the existing debit card users who are not very much open to the idea of credit card. we can offer around 5 to 10k of overdraft limit, which means that they can spend this amount of money over their available balance, specifically in the last week of the month when there is a cash crunch in every family, almost every family. And this is like offering mini loans to this customer to make them open to the idea of credit and let them experience the benefits. And along with that, it also will enable the bank to study the repayment behavior and make them potential customer for their future credit card products. This has already been implemented in PMJDY accounts by the Government of India. Next, we can do affiliate marketing on behalf of brands, by which we can tie up with these brands and advertise their products in like in-app advertisements and SMS, which will boost their sales, and it will also generate ad revenue as well as the commission revenue. Along with that, it can the bank can give back to the customers in the form of discounts and discount coupons, cashbacks and all. And this will also encourage the higher use of credit cards by the customer. So coming to the key customer segments, we have seen that the IT employees consists of a majority of the customer base, and so these people normally have high rents and EMI payments to make, and they also have a lot of travel expenses. So we can offer cashback and other lucrative offers if they are shopping and making EMI bill payments or through credit card. Then also we can use a annual fee waiver policy over a certain spending limit, and of course they can also be benefited by giving robust security features. Next we have freelancers. Those freelancers also is a good proportion of the good proportion of the customer base. They have relatively low average income and high spending, so they also can be given credit cards. By along with that, they can also be given small credit specifically for their business purpose, like buying small equipments or expanding their business space, renovating and all. This can be really beneficial as well as attractive to these customers. Similarly, for business people, they also need revolving credit from time to time for their inventory and business expansion. So based on their payment history and credit history, they can also be given credit cards with certain business loan facilities, which will enable revolving credit to these people. And as you can see, they have low income utilization percentage. Probably this means that they are more interested in investing in their business rather than personal expenses. So identifying their needs is very important in this case, and this can really help the customer be attracted to our product. Last, we have the government employees. Here you can see an interesting thing. They have a very low income utilization percentage in spite of having a small stable income and job stability, of course. So these people are more interested in investment policies like life insurances, mediclaims, mutual funds, and maybe fixed deposits as well. So these people can be attracted by offering lucrative insurance products and discounts on the same. And for example, we can also give like the government PMJDY accounts an accidental cover along with the credit card or something like that, and this can be really encouraging to these people. Also, a fee waiver is also encouraging to these people, specifically if they have their salary accounts with us, they become our premium customers. Next, we can target customers by their spending behaviors. For example, we have seen that the male customers are more interested in buying electronics, gadgets and entertainment packages, whereas the female, specifically the young ones, are interested in fashion, apparel brands and personal care. Okay, So based on their gender as well, they can be given offers on these products and encouraged to shop more. And moreover, for different age groups also, for example, we can give discounts on travel and entertainment for lower age groups, and for health and wellness products by tying up with different companies like Apollo Healthcare to give offers and discounts to these people and encourage them to spend. So that's it for today. I am very much thankful to team Codebasics, specifically to Hemanand sir and Dhaval sir for organizing this amazing competition and taking their time to appraise our work, and also for Google, YouTube and Canva for all the technical stuff. So okay, have a nice day. Hopefully my insights are valuable to the company. Thank you. Jai Hind.